Retail Transformations here. I wasn't even going to record a collective reading today because my birthday was yesterday. And I've been doing some R&R, but I got some major downloads that Spirit wanted me to share. I was just going to work on my privates today and not worry about anything else. But, so, first let me thank you guys for the views, the likes, the shares, the comments in my inbox, the comments on here, subscribing. That really helps get my videos out to those who need to see them, and I appreciate it so much. My intention here is so that we can all grow, learn, heal, and transmute to transcend together. You know, no one is better than anyone else. I don't gatekeep. I, will share what I know, with a few exceptions, meaning like if it's going to be a certification class that I might give in the future, like I'll share some tips and things, or like I won't share all my protection because, that's not ever a good thing to do. But yeah, so we are protected on all 6 corners, as above, so below, and the archangels are here with us. I've already called in my team. We're just going to break this message down with some tarot and some oracles, okay? I did already pull a message to go along with it from this new little deck that I got. And if you are not Christian faith, that's okay. This is, Ascended Master Jesus. And it says, from the fullness of his grace, we have all received one blessing after another. John 1:16. This verse goes exactly along with the download I got. Okay, and I just got them, and I was like, give me something to go along with this to guide my reading. So what I got was something that you wanted, something you've been manifesting, praying for, hoping for, wishing for is coming. Okay, you need to be thankful and grateful for what you've already got. A huge level up's coming, that job, that promotion, the viral video, the house, the car, whatever it is. Who I'm talking to, you've been working really hard on yourself. You have totally transformed yourself in the last couple years. A major transformation the last few years. Of course, it can be before that as well. You need to make room. You need to clean out your closet, freshen up your space, donate things that you're about to get a big level of, okay? Let me just read it to you. It's kind of scribbled because I was automatic writing, okay? Be thankful and grateful for what you have. A level up is coming. Write down your journey thus far. Look over your journey. Look how far that you've come. Appreciate yourself for the changes that you made. Hire that assistant in this period of pause, rest and relax, but also take small steps towards your future. Get that LLC. Hire that assistant. Hire that advisor. Take classes that are structured towards the things that you're going to be doing with whatever it is. Gain more knowledge, okay? In this time. But you need to do things that take small steps towards this to get ready for your huge manifestation and abundance to come in. You're being tested to see how committed you are at this time. Don't back out. Don't give up now, okay? How can we get what we deserve that is rightfully ours? This is something that I was writing it like Spirit speaks, that in which you've come so close to, you could taste it on the tip of your tongue, but you never quite got to taste the honey. So in other words, it's something that was like right here, and it's like your tip of your tongue was so close to it, but then it all fell away, right? This is something that maybe was built once or twice before. For some of you, this could be something new, but I feel for most of you, this is something that is you're rebuilding. It was built on a broken foundation before, so you're rebuilding on this new solid foundation. You have the gift of experience. You've learned that you create your reality. All right. It's so close. You can something's coming. You feel it in the energy. You've been getting different synchronicities, different signs. You've been attacked every way, shape, and form under spiritual warfare. Your character's been assassinated. You've been gang stalked. Hold on. Maybe it's something that others don't understand. It's against their integrity, their morals, or what they call morals. But for some of you. This is something that's going to go against the grain. This is, for some of you, this is like a job that is like a alternate healing modality, or it's something that you will be judged for, or you have been judged for if you've already been doing this and building and working on this. Some of you are taking classes for this at this time, but you need to get your things in order. Make room, donate, get you some fresh new energy in your space, but also be aware. There's a warning, because there are people trying to come back in your life because they know. Some of these people just have this, they have this gut feeling, this sixth sense. They want back in your energy, because since they've been out of your energy, things have not went right for them. They know that you're about to be blessed beyond measure, and they're trying to get back in your energy. So now is the time to set your boundaries strong and keep them solid and strong. Okay? The minute someone disrupts your peace or tries to, play the blame game, or, if some, you know what I'm talking about, like when people try to put you in the middle of stuff and you are generally just trying to do the right thing. We've all been in those situations, This is just an example. Cut it. Block it. Don't let it disturb your peace, because, the job, the thing that you're getting, what you're doing, you're going to be in the public eye a lot more, and, this is something that involves your life purpose, okay? This is a spiritual reward, is what I'm feeling. Remember that not everything that glitters is gold. So be careful, because I do feel, there may be more than one offer. Some of them are not going to be for your highest good. So I've got several oracle decks out here. We are going to pull the tarot, pull some energy, and see what we get. All right, some of you, it's the relationship, that your dream relationship that you've wanted. All right. Like I said, for everyone it's different, okay? But that is the download that I got. So, let's begin. Yeah. Seven of Swords is on the bottom. What is done in the dark is coming to light. Whatever people that have done that's unjust, their karma's coming. Light's about to be shed on something. I feel like this is also you. Intuitively, I feel like the spotlight, starlight for some of you. Your prayers, manifestations have been heard. You wished upon a star, and that's coming in. Tell me about this collective that this blessings are pouring in for. Queen of Wands energy. Something that you're very passionate about. You've learned to lead with a beautiful heart, but also speak your truth and stand in your power. You're standing in your power right now. Remember, masculine, feminine energy can be either or, okay? It's just an energy. From death comes rebirth. So there was something that had to end. You went through, I feel like this is you going through a death and rebirth. You're being rebirthed like the phoenix. You were rising from the ashes. The Lovers. This could also be a choice. For some of you, this is a divine love, divine couple counterpart. This is Gemini energy. We have Scorpio energy on the board as well. This could also be a choice. Let's just wait and see what other cards come out. What else, Spirit? You're ascending. You're growing to new levels. Taurean energy. You could be a spiritual leader. That's what I'm feeling. You could, or you're a healer, a spiritual leader, someone that thinks outside the box. You've been meditating and practicing. I'm speaking to individuals such as this. Some of you are going to get huge upgrades in your gifts as well. This is going to help you build a solid foundation. You've been tested and you passed the test. Spirits, I'm very proud of you. You've passed this test. They know that you stand in honor and integrity, okay? You're building a solid foundation. This is going to bring a lot of happiness, celebration. Some of you, this is a divine love and there will be marriage. That's for a few of you. But maybe you've been in your head lately. And I do feel, unfortunately, this is from people directing their energy towards you. But you have this happy family, happily love life is easy. If it's not already here, it's on the way. It's coming. It's knocking on your door. Some of you, if you're having issues, need to get out of your head and have open and honest communication. You're in your Empress energy. Remember, both masculine and feminine can be an Empress energy. This is you're creating. You're giving birth to your dreams. You're nurturing them, feeding it the right food, so to speak, as if it was, as if a mother does a baby in utero. Here's your passionate new start. Okay, this is something you've been working on, but you're gonna get a new idea as this gift, or you getting third eye upgrades, mini chakra upgrades. This is a new passionate new beginning. This is what this is going to lead you to. Some of you, like I said, it is a romantic, but not for all. No, that's not all of you. Why? Because you went within and you healed. You were searching. You were doing the soul searching. You're doing the shadow work. You learn to co-create with spirit. You're ascending to new levels. And this is coming in unexpectedly and fast is what I'm feeling. Can I get an outcome, please? You're at the end of a cycle here with the Nine of Wands. You're going to get a sudden, new idea, an epiphany, okay? Or this is just going to, suddenly show up when you got your guard up. You're the wounded warrior. You've been through many battles since your childhood. Anything else, please, Spirit? Any guidance? We have the Magician here. Gemini energy. Balancing light and dark, learning to alchemize, you're learning to transmute, to transcend energy. For some of you, this is either past life soulmate, for the ones that it's love. For others of you, this is something you wanted to do since you were a child. You have learned to heal your inner child and bring that imagination out and use that to co-create with spirit. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. You closed out a lot of cycles. A lot of you are healers. Okay, you're learning a new healing modality, or you'll suddenly be given one. Spirit, the angels might work with you. Spirit's going to work with you, or certain spirit guides. It's going to give you the world, travel, money, success, joy, oneness, completion. Make sure you collaborate with others, but make sure that they are the right people, because there will be snakes in the mix. Okay, a lot of you are sticking to yourselves, rightfully so, because of what you've been through. I understand completely. Just make sure that you ask Spirit for discernment and go do a reading on it, get a reading on it, ask your spirit team, meditate on it, before proceeding further, like I do if I'm going to read for somebody. Don't worry, you are protected from all types of harm. Okay? Keep clearing your energy. Keep up with your spiritual hygiene. Alright? This is going to be something of equal reciprocation, because you gave out and you give to others. Spirit's giving back to you. You give with a grateful heart. You're learning to leave the past in the past. You're getting stronger in yourself. You're learning to be more flexible. When a problem arises, you find it, you work on it, you feel it. You have to feel it to heal it, and you know that. You find the root of it. You do the shadow work. You integrate it. So you're ascending. You have worked on your judgment of others and of self. So these manifestations are coming in. Wish upon a star. The world, I just heard the world in the palm of your hand. It's coming. Clear your space is what I just heard. Keep cutting out the people, places, and things that are not right for you, because they will arise as tests. Alright? Rest and relax as needed. So, you may be feeling tired, like you're not yourself. Drink plenty of fluids and high vibrational foods, I'm hearing. Yeah, look, this is coming in very fast. 7-7 may be significant. Spotlight. Usually this is a card of someone trying. This is, like I said before, someone may be, people know that this is coming for you, okay? So someone may try to stop you. Don't let them, okay? You know what to do. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your protection up and high. Keep praying. Let me ask about this. Can you tell me more about this person trying to wants to come in? Hold on. Can you tell me more about this Seven of Swords type energy, spirit? Tell me more about this energy, spirit. One at a time, please. Yeah. You've had a broken heart from a lot of endings in your life. You learned to work through your pain. You didn't give up. You went through a lot of separation. You even had a separation of self. You felt like things were not moving forward. You went within and really done the work. You refused to give up. Tell me more, spirit, about this Seven of Swords energy. The people that are coming back are people that have tried to hurt you before, lied, manipulation, slandered your name. Yep, 5 of Wands, 5 of Staffs here. This is fighting an argument, a caution of fighting an arguments. Danger may follow. But don't worry, you are protected. Just pay attention. If you feel in your gut not to go somewhere, don't go, okay? Yeah, why are they doing this? Knight of Staffs. Yeah, they're coming in fast forward. You're making fast forward movement as the Empress, and that's why. Like I said before, they know that you have new beginnings. They know that you are abundant. They know that you are blessed. Some of you are going to have spirit babies from this relationship. These are highly advanced souls coming in to help the earth ascend at this time. Yep, there it is. 2 of Cups. This person that's coming in will not stab you in the back, and so somebody from your past may want to block this. There's a lot of, so they've been spreading gossip and deceit. This could also be family, ex-friends. They're trying to create illusions. Watch out for frenemies at this time. Listen to your intuition. They're doing this to try to get you in your feelings, okay? To try to cause a tower, but you're going to avoid this tower because this person is like trying to force this upon you. This is like an evil energy. They're trying to keep you from this abundance, these rewards. Yeah, they're very unbalanced. Yeah, the Hierophant here. This is court or official situation or spiritual counsel. You're a person that is a truth teller. You search for the meaning of truth. You're very self-disciplined. These people want to overwhelm you. Make sure you're doing like cord cutting too, because you have a deep tie and deep bond to others, and you don't, because you're an empath and you don't even mean to, okay? Don't be in vain when this comes. Stay in your integrity and be honorable. You get what you give, so don't forget that here with the 8 of Cups, okay? Some of you, like, so just prepare yourself. Like I said before, like, if you're doing a business or something, get your LLC to protect you. Get your, it's $100, I think. Yeah, 125 in, I think, in most states, around there. There are other ways to do it, but you can do it yourself, and it's a lot cheaper. That way it protects you, okay? And that way people can't try to sue you when you get the, because a lot of you are getting an inheritance or a windfall. I'm telling you right now, if you've done the work, you know, and because you, who I'm speaking to, that's going to get a windfall of money, it's because you're going to give to others with a grateful heart, but you're also going to take care of, you know, you're going to take care of others, not just family and friends, but and yourself, but you're going to take care, like, you're going to, like, put the money back out where it needs to go to help the right causes. And some of you may even start charities. Like, you are a very caring and good person. So when the past comes back, be very careful, okay? They're going to try to stop you from walking away. They've been trying to stop you. They have a hidden agenda, all right? And you know this. You have a lot of good choices, but one of them, maybe one or a few of them, I'm here feeling one maybe is bad. So just be careful of that. You're about to be given these choices. You know, so be careful of the deceit and malice people, okay? This is a chance for you to right now to increase your skill and prepare. The people who are trying to come up and disrupt your world, of course, you know this is spiritual war as part of it, but these are people that were bored. Many of them are like NPCs, non-playing characters. There's just like, some of them are, not all of them are soulless, but some of them, yes, are the ones that just won't stop. But you're getting what you give, equal reciprocation. Your Thanksgiving Day is coming, okay? This is a time of change. Remove yourself from any bad situations, the snakes, okay? Take time before deciding on a final decision. Strategize and prepare. The Wounded Warrior, patient. You have to have patience in order to succeed. Your patience is being tested. You know those enemies are near. So the past, they may try to get you in your, in your feels. May try to bring your past up to try to haunt you. Know who you are. Remember who you are. And don't let anybody tell you how to feel or be. You know what you've done. You know what you haven't done. You know what the changes you've made. You know things you've healed. And they don't even know an inkling of your life anyway. So don't let them bother you. Let's pull some oracles on this. You're the star. Look. Told ya. You got good news on the way. There's a lot of hope for the future. Your prayers, hopes, and dreams are coming true. This is Aquarian energy. Like, this is beautiful energy. Spirit, can I have some love oracles to go along with this reading for the collective? For my download. There's somebody that likes you that you're not yet aware of. This is for my singles. You may suddenly meet at like a coffee shop, or they may ask you, like, message you and ask you to do something. You may just, I feel like it's a serendipity moment. You're just gonna kind of bump into them, but others, or you need to go out with friends. Okay, be careful about dating alone or going out alone until you really get to know somebody in this, world these days. Yeah, you've been healing your heart, healing from heartbreak. You're free from a toxic relationship or addiction. Some of you, it's both. The dragonfly, you're be lighthearted, finding out things are coming to light. You're adapting, changing, and healing. I just heard nothing can stop me. I'm on the way up, all the way up, or however that song goes. You have moved past where we're feeling not enough. You know that you are enough for the right people, right? The people, don't be aware of self-sabotage. I feel like you're moved beyond that. This is about jealousy, fear issues, lack of confidence. Remember, it's projection when people try to attack you or get you and cause issues for you, okay? And all the people who climb the ladder of success in life, if you ain't got haters, you ain't got shit. That's what I've always heard. Just saying. I don't understand why everybody can't get along, but it's the way it is. So some of you are meeting someone new, as I said. I feel like it's going to be a serendipitous moment, or a friend may set you up. This person is gonna differ from your typical style of dating, but it's gonna feel so different, and it's gonna shock you. Palm trees here. This new energy that's coming in is gonna bring you stability, security, permanence, growth because of your endurance and flexibility. Spirit is rewarding you. Okay, that is all for that deck. Like I said, I'm going to pull from several different decks. Here are some signs that you could be dealing with. This could be either people you need to watch out for, or it could also be Taurus. You need to watch out for Taurus, Virgo, Cancer. This could also be any water sign, the sign that's coming in for you, and earth signs, okay? So Sagittarius is on the bottom. Watch out for that one too. Or it could be somebody coming in, it could be somebody for a business relationship, or it could be somebody you need to watch your back from. Earth, water, Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius. And it could be sun signs, okay? As well as I have Gemini on the bottom. Also, guys, I forgot to tell you, any evil eye or anyone sending any ill will through thought, order, or action that views this video, it's automatically sent to source. It's already returned to sender with complete forgiveness and unconditional love. It's transmuted. Alright, let's get you guys some more cards. You have bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. You know who you are. Don't let people push you around anymore. I feel like you once thought you were it was rude to be like that, or, you didn't want to hurt people's feelings, and you just had enough expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Just be you. You're fucking amazing just the way you are. You don't need no one else's approval. As long as you got God's approval and your spirit team, whose else's do you need? And the person, if those of you that are single, the person's coming in is going to love you for all that you are, okay? You have gray. Endings are inevitable, so there's things that have to leave your life in order for this new things to come in. So get ready, prepare, like I said, clean out your closet, take classes, get your licenses, or whatever it is you think you need. Escapist is here. So you have gotten out of this escapist energy. You've come home to yourself. You've been journaling. You've been doing your shadow work. You've learned who you are to the depths of your soul. You're healing your inner child. You've done a lot of hard work, and that's why you're being rewarded. Red is here. You've learned to forgive yourself as well as others. Tower, unplug and relax. So you need rest and relaxation at this time. Morning, the world awaits you. So you were starting to get more of a schedule and get up earlier instead of sleeping in on days even when you're off. Wings. You never needed these wings to fly. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes. Dragons. You're going to slay all the dragons. Anything that stands in your path. Universe. We're all just stardust. I am you. You are me. We are one. You're co-creating with spirit. Protest. You're starting a revolution. Some of you are going to be going to the government and helping make changes in laws and make things different because more people are awakening. Messages, please, for this collective. Archangel Gabriel. Yes, you have important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Also, don't let anyone else try to tell you how to do it or how they would do it or what to do, okay? Because what's going to make you, don't try to watch other people's stuff either if you're a content creator and be like them, because what's going to set you apart is your difference. The ones that are fake out there, that are just doing it for the wrong reasons, for the views, the clout, whatever, the money, they will be taken out, mark my words. Those at the top, and this is with anything in the world, from all the way at the top of the world government. I've been saying this for a long time, and it is even in the Bible, and the prophecies will be fulfilled. But that's not only what I've got the download about it, and that is those at the top will be at the bottom. Those at the bottom will be at the top. You're going to be weighed by your heart, by how good of a heart you have, because spirit can see our heart. Things are about to change for the better. Angel Zana's here. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So don't worry. Anything anybody sends at you, they're going to reap the karma for it. Some of them are already going through karma. They're wondering why they're having bad luck, and they forgot, oh, wait, I talked bad about that person. I Some people blamed you for things that you didn't even know about. Like, you would never even do that. You're not that type you're truly not that type of person, and there are a lot of fakes out there. But they're learning, they're gonna know. The spirit will make it known. Some of them were warned to stop and they didn't care. Ariel's here. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Angel Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Maya, and that's why these people are trying to put negativity in your life, to block your progress, to stop you from getting what is rightfully yours, what you worked so hard for. You were born with these gifts. You were born. This is not something that you just learned. This is something that some people can learn to read cards from a class. Some people can pick, or born with it. They pick them up and they automatically had it. And I'm not saying anything bad about the readers that learn. They're great. But there is a difference between someone that truly has a gift and that is born with it. Like, my readings, I do them different ways. And if you've ever had a one-on-one or been in a live with me or seen me channel, okay? I don't do certain things on these videos yet. I'm waiting on a couple of things to come through, and then I will. That's just to legally back my ass up. And I suggest y'all do the same. So Maya's here with schooling, study, and education. Help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. Your angels are going to guide you and protect you through all of this. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Your light is needed now more than ever. And there are others who are going to try to dim your light. Like, they need to look at the world and realize, like, the shape it's in. Like, we need to be lifting each other up. If you know somebody that has a new group and it's just started, comment on their stuff. You see a new reader or something and you come across their page and they do a good job, and maybe they just need a little bit of confidence, compliment them. Be who you would like, be the type of person you want to see, like, if you were doing for the things that you're doing or completing. It's sad. A lot of your greatest cheerleaders will be strangers or people you haven't known very long. Right? I treat everybody the way I want to be treated. And a lot of people say that, I know. Okay, let's get some more oracles out here. But everything you need is within you. You should be really proud of yourself. The Spirit's really proud of you, but you need to make room and prepare, as I said before. Okay. You have peace comes within. Do not seek anything without it. So if people are coming at you and they are not coming in a peaceful way, don't even look at the message. Block them. Ignore them. Delete them. Set your boundary. You don't have to deal with them. You can forgive them and move on. Okay? Unless some things need to be spoken about and things like that. But you'll know in your gut, but listening to your intuition, if they're on some F-ish or not, right? You're on your way to meeting your true love. That's for those of you that this person's coming in. That's this is going to be your true soulmate, divine counterpart, because you deserve it. Release your worries and receive universal abundance. Let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace and carry on. And a lot of these people, that's what they're trying to do is, upset you, get you in their lower vibrational frequency. That way, that way you don't get the thing, I'm going to be getting several different decks here. Golden Light Ray number 16. Love, laughter, receiving and giving gifts, and passionate projects. So yes, this should be resonating with you if you're working on a passionate project. You're about to, or you're wanting to do something. If you don't have the money to go back to school, there are affordable programs out there. You just have to look around. The money you need will magically appear. Okay, just know that. Trust, have faith, pray, manifest. Past life. A cultural experience is behind you, regression. So a lot of these karmic people from your past know that it's behind you. Maybe meet up with somebody who does past life regression. Okay, that could be help you with some of your gifts you're trying to bring back, or it could also help with some of the gifts that you're trying to bring back, but also how, like, healing at your ancestry, your fears, things like that, your unconscious fears. Soul family, happy reunion, support, and order from chaos. So you are supported by the divine. They are bringing order to the chaos in your life, okay? Your soul family and friends are coming in. Consciousness, self-awareness, personal realizations, and prejudice. You've dealt with a lot of prejudice in one way or another. You've dealt with a lot of just people being, you know, with a lack of consciousness, people that need to wake up and see what's really going on, self-projections, things like that. And it's helped you have more self-awareness and realizations of yourself, so that some of you know, like, I never want to be that way, you know, what is it? Maybe I have acted that way and not realized it. You know, we've all made mistakes. We've all said and done things that we don't mean to do. The difference is there are some that work on it and others who don't. And you are a person, if you're watching this video, you have worked on it, and Spirit is very proud of you. Spirit guides. You're looking for signs, philosophical discussion, and supervision. They are watching over you. They are helping you. They're giving you the signs. They're leading the way. You just have to be open to receive, okay? Let's get you some more. Also, I'm seeing the yin yang here. You know, you're a balanced masculine, feminine. You're balanced, you're dark and you're light. You're moving into oneness, which essentially, when you move into oneness, you co-create with spirit, and that's like when your manifestations come in at the speed of light, master manifester, things of that nature. You're moving into that energy. It's a beautiful energy to be in. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. I'm gonna sometimes, like, I read the cards intuitively. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm seeing and filling in the energy. This is the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. There are, on these cards I've been showing you that I was just now reading, there are crystalline grids, there's upgrade DNA codes in them, activations, things of that nature. Messages from this deck for this reading, for this collective, please, Spirit. What does this collective need to know most? Octarian light codes, evolutionary. You're getting evolutionary downloads, your recall, your power. You're a very future thinker. You could have a tie to Lemuria, Atlantis, Egypt. Akashic records. You're clearing out old stories, releasing past lives, and being set free. You've learned to use the chamber of the violet flame. Karmic release. If you haven't, you need, like, look it up on YouTube, or look it up on Google. There's also chant mantras you can say, which lead you to radical or karmic release and radical transformation. You have Shambhavala initiations. You're recreating to recharge. You're trusting in the process. You're in your dharma. You're in your life's purpose, or you're being led that way. You have Merkaba activation, which will lead you to transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. Your Merkaba is activated, and hold on. You can chant Merkaba while you're meditating to help bring that in. You also have a higher heart activation, upgrades with dropping your shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. Okay, this is what you're moving into. Sometime I'll go through and read these from the book. Right now, I'm just reading to you what is on them. I'm going to do some pick-a-cards here soon, as soon as I finish up my astrology ones. Like I said, my birthday was yesterday, and I've had some ascension symptoms, so I've kind of just been taking it easy. But Spirit wanted me to put some type of reading out to let you guys know to prepare, and the reason I'm just keep going on and reading more is because I want you to, in case one, anything new pops in, two, to prepare, so you guys know to prepare, and you'll know if this reading resonates by what I'm telling you. You're seeing a lot of repeating numbers, you're having very vivid dreams, you're tired, you got headaches, body aches, some of you. Ascension lift, number 39, prepare for rapid spiritual growth, be ready for opportunities. Told you. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. You have cocoon of white light. Rest in perfect love. Understand oneness. You're being asked to rest at this time while you prepare. Rose gold cosmic pool. Bathe in cosmic love and soak up wisdom. Imagine that golden radiating light. Get down, Uzi. Sorry, guys. Catch confirmation. They haven't got up here for days, and now suddenly they're like when I've been reading. Hold on. Something unexpected regarding open your heart, love yourself, and dare to be vulnerable. And you have Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity and speak your truth. Okay? That's what Spirit's wanting you to do, which will help move this energy in a lot quicker. Okay? And those of you I'm talking to, you have been, or you're taking steps towards, or you're going to do this since you saw this reading. Like, it's going to help you prepare. When you speak your truth, it's like a test, a spiritual test, okay? When you speak your truth, it's going to, for those of you that haven't, it's going to help bring this in a lot quicker, okay? We're going to check out the Oracle of Shapeshifters because you are a shapeshifter. And people can't figure you out. Like, yes, there are people that can really do this. Like, you're able to mold into anything you need. I may read from this book. It just depends what spirit, what I feel. What shapeshifters does this collective need to work with? And there's good shapeshifters and there's bad, because where there's dark, there's always light, right? We can't have one without the other. We have 3 cards here. Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship, some of you. You have a loyal garden. A magical protector is there for you, and this is because of all those spells, all of the negativity has been sent to you because of the spiritual warfare, and because you're in a very vulnerable time with the upgrades and learning your new gifts and your craft, learning new things, and you're meant to be a leader, a teacher, and give back to the collective. So you are protected. Anybody that tries to do anything to you, it will be automatically be sent back. Okay? Without a second thought. Because Spirit doesn't miss anything. So people who do that shit, they just need to give it up. And a lot of them are getting older. They're starting to look older faster. They're starting to lose, like, they're like having a lot of bad luck with car problems. Some of them are losing their homes. Like, you'll start to notice those that are getting hit hard with karma. And especially if, they might be trying to get back in your energy so that they may thinking that it's going to help them, but I wish everybody could just, like, make sure you forgive them, and you can love them from a distance, whoever it is, family, ex, friend, whoever. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. So people find you interesting. People want to know, how did you do this? Why are people paying attention to you even though you're different, right? Some of them are trying to keep you small, and some of you are being kept small right now for a reason. It's for protection at this time. Like, you know this, right? But you're still doing the thing. You're still taking steps towards your goal each and every day, and you still believe, that Spirit's got your back, and you know that these things are coming in. Remember, rejection is God's protection. Okay. I just heard that. You have little Alan. Wisdom as light as a feather. I might read that one. The delicate fairy and her fairies. Change is natural and good, and yes, it can hurt. So you are going through radical transformation at this time. An elder will teach you. The mermaid and the turtle. So there's going to be an elder show up. This elder is a shapeshifter. They could come in the form of someone younger than you. When the student is ready, the teacher arrives, okay? So be prepared for that. Some of you may be seeking out more education, because we are always learning. It doesn't matter. Even the masters learn until their deathbed, and even then, So we are always learning. We learn, and we learn in our next life after this one, and we learn in the spirit realm, So I'm going to read you this one. Wisdom is not heavy, harsh, or cruelly given. Wisdom is as simple as being open and ready to receive. And if you are ready, if you have decided that you are worthy and willing to learn, the great horned owl, my other self, wishes for me to give you a feather. This feather is a talisman of good luck, a wisdom that endures. It can be applied again and again. Its power and wisdom will never run dry or fail to speak words of wisdom to you when you hold it in your mind's eye. The tide will go in and out, but this feather-like piece of wisdom remains constant. The sky will hold the moon and the stars bright and blue. With the golden sun, and the wisdom will never fade or grow into a heavy burden. as some knowledge does. You will wonder what to do at times because things have changed, but this soft wisdom will speak to you again and you will find your way. Wisdom is not heavy, crushing, or forceful. This is the truth. The wisdom is soft, light, and to be treasured. It is our gift to you now. Stay still, give us your hand, and feel the gift that we wish to share with you. Feel the wisdom flow into you, lightness. This is why it's so important for you to meditate at this time. A piece of priceless wisdom will be learned in a very simple, very easy way. There is enough potent wisdom available for everyone. You simply need a small portion of this wisdom for it to have an immense influence to all matters. You may receive signs that the wisdom of the owl is with you, the unblinking eye, the truth teller, the one who is the friend of the goddess from Athena in Badenwed. It is likely that people may underestimate you. And who I'm speaking to about this reading is getting ready to get, things are about to change for them in amazing ways. People do underestimate you, or feel that because you have a light touch, you are not to be taken seriously. Nothing could be farther from the truth. In matters of justice, you will now be triumphant, even with the lightest of touches. You are being blessed and accepted as one of the wise ones. But keep the treasure of wisdom gently, use it wisely, and know that Owlin has given you a gift of justice, wisdom, transformation, and pure power of directed intention. You are most blessed. And that's beautiful, and that goes along with what I was saying. Anything done against you, sent to you, it might take a minute for spirit to divinely orchestrate it, but it's not going to work. You are wise in your own right. A lot of people think because you're so kind and caring and you're nice to everybody that they can run over you, and that you don't deserve this, or that you don't, you shouldn't be, they don't, whether you shouldn't get that promotion, you shouldn't have that job, you shouldn't do the thing. People are always constantly judging, and that's it. They need to learn to look at their own lives and worry about themselves and fix themselves. This world will be a lot better place, and that's what we're working and going towards. I'm almost finished here. We're going to do the Mary, and we'll get some guidance from Archangel Michael just to close it out. I haven't pulled oracles in a while. Bon Mary, Spirit, what messages does this deck, what will best serve this collective right now from this deck, please, Spirit? Give me at least 3 cards, Spirit. Alignment, number 18. The Infinite, number 49. I am going to read from this book, okay? At least one more, Spirit, for this collective. Life force energy. Anything else? Manifestia. Okay. These are done by an artist and they do have codes on them. I will read from the book here. 18, 34, and 49 are the numbers. See, the Lotus was in here. And Stepping Through was in here. So we'll take those out. That was where I've been working with this deck. It's beautiful. And, you can get, cheaper cards, on Amazon and Temu and things. Just be, if you get ones like these, it's nice to have the full big deck. I caught mine on sale, and I have a booklet there. Just, 18, alignment, inner integrity, being a vibrational match for what you want to bring into your life, manifesting from a place of love over fear, energy flows where attention goes, subconscious sabotage, seamlessly actualizing our dreams. We all have the ability to manifest the life that we wish to call in. However, we may find our desires are not actualizing as we hoped. Energy goes where attention flows, and if our thoughts and focus fixate on something that opposes what we want to bring into our lives, that will cause dissonance, which is another reason people are trying to get it, to knock you off your track, okay? Or to get in your energy, or to upset you. Is there an internal sabotage? Are we, without realizing, undermining ourselves through our language, our worries, and broken records that play in our minds? To bring something to life, become the vibrational match for it. Imagine what it feels like to already have what you desire and cultivate the feeling. This is the key to powerful manifesting. I tell you guys this a lot. Preparing ourselves with our environment as if what we are manifesting is a certainty also creates a shift in our thinking. When we want and strive for something, we create more wanting and striving. When we immerse ourselves in what what it is like to already have something, we will be in the perfect vibration to receive it. Also, consider whether you are choosing to manifest something from fear or love. Unfortunately, if our wants are driven by born out of fear, we will amplify this. When our heart motivates our desires, whatever we manifest is aligned with love. Look at where your desires and manifestations are being seated. If your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you would like them to, it's time to take a deeper look at the areas in your life. Is something out of step with integrity? Are you making decisions through fear or love? Is it through fear or avoidance? Your manifestations may be seemingly backfire to encourage experiences that will bring you back into balance. Is it a time to become a vibrational match for what you are seeking? Instead of striving harder for something, cultivate the feeling of that you already have all you seek. You will be surprised at what this shift in perspective creates. So some of you need to switch your perspective just a little and take these steps towards these things, okay? Not all of you, that's for some of you. Number 34. Thank you for your patience as I read this. Energy, mana, ayana, the rainbow spectrum, bright white light, life force energy, Reiki, celebrating life, good God force, optional health, being vibrationally alive, thriving, nature, consciousness, consumption, Eden, the body as a temple, bringing earth into balance, cell rejuvenation, the love of the land. It's time for celebration. Revealing the bliss of being alive. This is an incredibly healing card packed with luminous life force energy for optimal health and healing. It reminds you to seek joy and upliftment in everything you do. A lot of you will be taking healing classes or learning a healing modality, okay? It reminds you to seek joy and upliftment in everything you do as much as it's possible. Consider the foods you eat, the environment you spend your time in, and people in your life, and even the things you wear. Increase your awareness of their journey, how they came to be in your world, and their energetic resonance. Are they alive and vibrant? You may also have inspired to work with healing energies such as Reiki with the land, perhaps, or grow vegetables. You are encouraged to joyously make your life a piece of Eden. As a result, you will shine with vitality. A lot of you will be growing gardens this spring. The infinite number 49. But you you're being called to make room though and prepare, okay? And only you know how to best prepare for yourself. The infinite, the eternal life force, cycles of growth, rising from the ashes. Thank you for confirmation, Spirit. Many deaths and rebirths with one's life. You are much more than your physical body. The beings in Lemuria are said to have lived for many hundreds of years. As they were partially incarnated, their bodies were much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. The Lemurians were multidimensional beings and regularly traversed realms other than the physical, including the places before and after death. As we become aware that we are so much more than our physical bodies, we may experience the sense of the eternal. Thus, fear around death gives way to recognizing new beginnings. So we remember what is real and focus on what we wish for this life. Whatever we believe will happen when our bodies go back to the earth, we can live to the fullest while we are in here. In this incarnation, you may feel like you have led many lives and expressed different faces to the world. We can experience many deaths and rebirths as we allow outdated parts of ourselves to fall away. When we choose to align our lives with our spirit, we may find we experience more of these many deaths. They can be daunting, but are fast-tracking our growth to prepare us for shining new chapter that beckons, which is right around your corner. I said that part because I heard it from Spirit. This card is a rebirth, can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning. Revel in your newfounded inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away. Doors are opening. There are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and see how far they can reach. Rise from the ashes like a phoenix, born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate, honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through the elevation process. And I will leave you with that. All right. So I hope this reading brought you some clarity. We'll get some angel answers and I'll leave you with that, okay? And a soul truth message that may help you, just in case. Angel answers for this collective. Look, okay, you need to work on forgiveness. Forgiveness of self, I'm feeling, as well as forgiveness of others. You can have anything you want if you believe, or helpful people are coming in. You just need to ask your angels, okay? Or ask others for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. All right. Let me get you a soul truth message because these have really helped me, and I hope that they will help you too. Soul truth message for this collective. Thank you, Spirit. What can I do to make a difference? And you also have to, where does my soul want to travel? So take what one resonates. for some of you, both may resonate because, you know, I have different collectives watching me. What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Today's soul action. Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. To where does my soul want to travel? When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Our hearts and minds expand, and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Today's soul action. Pick a location on your desired list. Choose a date when you will get there and start planning. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants. Anything that will create movement to let the universe know that you are ready to make it happen, but believe you can. Alright guys, I hope that this reading found you well and it resonated with those of you. Remember, I believe in you. You have done it. Don't let anybody change your mind. You are the MVP. Like, your team is so freaking proud of you. I'm proud of you. We got this, guys. We're going to keep rising to the top. Nobody's going to bring us down. We're co-creating with spirit. We are meant to be here for a reason. We're meant to help others and do our part of helping change and bring a change to the world. Bringing, you know, this new world changes for the betterment of all, you know. So keep leading in love. Keep being you, uniquely, authentically you, as different as it looks to others. You know, there's a day you don't feel like wearing makeup, like today. I did not plan on coming on. This is me. No makeup, no nothing. Here I am, like it or not. Spirit has a message. I came with a message, okay? I didn't do it yesterday, and I kept hearing, I was meditating, and I was like, go ahead and deliver. I was like, okay. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to need to share it. So I hope that it brought you something. I put that verse in there for those of you that, you know, some people are now, when they hit their spiritual journey, they go back and review the Bible and look at it through a spiritual lens instead of a religious lens. So, I know, you know, it has been rewritten several different times and things like that, but I hope that this helps you guys and brings you some clarity. This situation will improve, okay? So you're not stuck. So take what resonated for you from the reading. A lot of you guys, all of it may resonate, okay? Some, all or not, or one thing may resonate. But anyways, I love you guys. Until we meet again, I'll be getting the rest of your astrology readings out soon, and we'll be doing some pick-a cards, okay? Drop below some types of readings you like to see, and I got you. Bye, guys.